2016 was the year of Edge on YouTube, where the platform had a whole new wave of content creators of all kind, who were just blowing up. You could say and do practically anything and make a shit ton of cash. Now it's pretty clear you clicked on this video for one or two reasons. Either you're looking for Leafyishere, or you want to know what happened to him. And that being said, I guess it's time for a theory on where exactly he is.
Yo, what's up, Mug Army? It's your boy, back with another video. The summer of 2016 was, in my opinion, the greatest era of YouTube, okay? We had, like, a bunch of drama, but it wasn't, like, drama between Jake Paul and Logan Paul and KSI and some of those fucking normies! This was back in the era when drama wasn't fucking staged, it wasn't corporate, it was real people who were really pissed at each other over real pressing issues.
Why am I still getting hate?
Leafyishere, if you don't know exactly who he is, was a CSGO YouTuber who gained fame from his golden years of criticizing and picking on other variations of creators. Those creators he made fun of either made different types of content or videos that, you know, most people would deem cringy or dumb. He rose and accumulated up to 4 million subscribers, pulling in 100 million views a month before he eventually went off grid in 2017, leading to sub loss, view loss, and loads of fans asking where he is. He's basically the father of some commentary creators who never came home, mainly due to the fact that Leafy, Pyrocynical, and Keemstar, and several other creators from 2016 have inspired the new or neo-commentary genre.
They all suck, by the way.
Calvin, or Leafyishere, never came home from the store, leading to the age-old question of, when is he coming back?
At one point in history, he was at the fucking top of the commentary game, bro. He was ruling everything.
He actually did it. Leafy recently made a video, and if you know anything about him, he hasn't posted in like 2 years. He's basically just done with YouTube, but some people are thinking that he's coming back to YouTube considering he just made a video.
Because when you're a YouTuber, it can feel like sometimes you're just demonetized and censored for no reason. Needless to mention, some of the creators are a little questionable.
I do not deserve this hate.
And some even dox or want to harm others. But that isn't what we really planned on getting into today. We're talking about where Leafy is, and the theories if he is coming back. Now I'm going to start off by saying he can come back anytime if he really wants to. It isn't really a need or a rush for him to come back, seeing as most of his fans are begging him to re-enter the commentary scene even though he probably doesn't want to. The reason for me saying he wouldn't want to is due to the state of the website. People who would most likely know if Leafy were to come back would highly be Grade A Under A, Billy the Fridge, or Keemstar.
Why do people believe this? Why am I still getting hate?
In today's current society, not many people like to take a look at our current events. And one thing that has really made me consider being one of the few alleged reasons for Leafy to want to make appearances for was the coronavirus. Now I know what you're thinking, I mentioned the Wuhan in the building, but the reason for me saying this is every time there's a virus going around,
the stock markets crash harder than Onision in a mental break.
And if you are low on money through stocks, the best option is to get money through a different route. And for Leafy, the easiest route would be YouTube views.
It actually wouldn't, and I'll explain why. 99% of the time on the internet, if you see an ad, it's from Google AdSense, right? And if you're a YouTuber, or you just run like a website and have ads on the website, you're getting paid depending on how many people see the ad. And obviously, since there's an entire market of people trying to get their ads on videos and websites, the amount of money you're actually going to make is going to be fluctuating to how many people actually see the ad. Now, right now, that price alone is already really shit, but that's like 10% of it. 90% of it is all the policy changes on YouTube. I'm not going to sit here and be like, this update was the one that fucked everything, but I'm pretty sure at this point most people know for the past 5 to 6 years it's just gotten worse and worse.
So just to show you, I've removed all the personal information here, but this is screenshots of emails of appeals getting rejected, appeal rejected, German, appeal rejected, appeal rejected, appeal rejected, suspension, appeal rejected, 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 rejected.
Yeah, it's just ass. And I know everyone thinks I'm saying that as like a joke. No, it's like actually fucking garbage.
Appeal rejected, 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 rejected.
It's actually pretty ironic though, because back in 2016 when everyone was making videos, making these long fear-mongering fucking end-of-the-world videos whenever YouTube made just the smallest policy change, yeah, those were actually the best times on YouTube. And I'm not just saying that like as my opinion, nearly from like every single metric, it was like the best time on YouTube.
If you're passionate enough, if you're excited enough, if you really want this bad enough, then you'll continue to grind through it. And yeah, it sucks that you won't get your paycheck, but that's what YouTube is now. It is an abusive parent who abuses us every single day, and they're going to continue to do it till there's nobody left.
The best part about it, too, is that nightmare, war bait, fucking censorship is everywhere. It's impossible to even make a video. It's going to be fucking North Korea Channel 4. Crazy-ass bullshit version of YouTube that everyone was trying to pitch was like a possibility in the next up-and-coming week is actually YouTube 2020. Like, if you're sitting there right now and you're wondering, man, YouTube just feels a little bit different. Feels like television, but like almost worse. All the people I like have completely changed. Not just their content, but their attitude, probably sexuality, and all the above. And everything just feels weak as shit. Meanwhile, they're trying to jam Jimmy Kimmel down your throat. Now you know why. The end is coming, everybody. I'm telling you right now, the end is coming indeed. Stack up on water, stack up on bread, stack up on your fruit snacks. The end is coming, alright? The end is goddamn coming.
Ha ha ha! Look at this homeless loser. Nothing is gonna happen to as big YouTubers asshole. Ha 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 ha!
YouTube, please don't shoot me, please don't.
YouTube, please don't shoot.
Later taking both of them out. Changed his YouTube banner, donated on stream to Billy the Fridge with a remark saying, "Milk it until it's dry," which later pushed him to change his bio to, "Milked it till it's dry." That exact week, he posted on his community tab a picture of someone in his comment section saying, "Welcome back." And in response to this, he replies, "Nah, I'm good," and later posting the state of this website. This piece of evidence shows that he highly likely doesn't want to come back to YouTube.
So why am I here? Honestly, because it's kind of fun. Which is weird because, like, right before I stopped uploading, like, holy shit, it's been like 4 years now, dealing with YouTube was just so tilting, and I got to the point where I didn't enjoy really anything about it. But after taking a break and my routine mostly just being going through like Excel sheets and stuff like that, it's actually been pretty refreshing, especially because I don't really care that much anymore. Back then I was like grinding this format, always like putting a lot of filler in my videos, and especially towards the end, that's just like I was always trying to get that 10-minute video. And you know, now that I can just sit here and actually make the videos that I want to make, it's not that bad. So am I coming back? I don't know, man, you fucking tell me. Seriously, there's a part of me that doesn't mind making these shitposts every now and then, but at the same time, you know, it is a little bit hard to justify spending too much time and, you know, getting into the active video making, like, process, if you want to call it that, when it's really just not a good time to be making videos, right? And that's the truth. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you should always enjoy the work that you do, but I'm sure at this point, pretty much everyone understands that, you know, especially if you are doing other stuff on the side, it really is difficult to justify putting too much time in. And it reflects on YouTube. That's why the website is lame as shit. That's why so many videos are, you know, they feel weak now. That's why. And that's why if you wanted my actual prediction of where this website is going to go, it's going to be nothing but Jimmy Kimmel and other talk shows and stuff like that. It's eventually just going to become TV. And I told the same thing to like the few amount of people that I know that do YouTube, and most of them agreed with me. With the exception of one, who actually just straight up called me gay and insisted that we open up a fucking clothing brand, and he actually pitched it pretty fucking well because, dude, I'm on board. This quarantine shit is boring as fuck. I'm sick of YouTube being boring as fuck.
Do you care about the fucking truth?
This clothing brand is actually sick, and I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but dude, if you're at least not buying a fucking sock, you're single-handedly contributing to Jimmy Kimmel ruling this fucking website, and your country is ashamed of you, so are your ancestors, and maybe I'll upload a little bit more.
And he could, if he wanted to, record. But does Leafy want to? Sometimes in a platform of creators, social influencers, or people who just need to vent or do it for fun, there's burnout. He could come back or he could not. We will never know in this day and age, and it's all just a will and choice. Everyone asks Leafy, is he coming back to YouTube? But no one really asks if he's coming back to the internet. Now, in my personal opinion, I think if he comes back, it'll change up the scene. Kind of been, you know, hoping since he left that he would return, because it would change a little bit up, considering not a lot of people have the balls anymore to be edgy like he, iDubbbz, or Philly Frank were. It'd be nice to have a piece of 2016 back. That being said, I'm elucid. Dreaming is the name, and as Leafy said, milking it till it's dry is the game. If you enjoyed
are actually fire. Also, you know I love that Big Mommy delicious milk.
The content that he was making